Hi, today I'm going to create a classic look using some of my favorite Julie Martin makeup neutrals. In my palette today we have Cream, Suede, Cafe, Cat's Eye Quartz, and Hot Chocolate. But before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and put concealer on my eyelid to create a base for those colors. I'm going to take my concealer brush. I'm going to put that into medium light concealer, which is close to my skin tone color around my eye area, and blend that all over my lid, making sure that I have enough coverage on so that you can't see the skin through. I'm going to go ahead and load my brush up and put concealer on the other eye. From the corner by the nose all the way out to the outer edge, making sure that concealer is very smooth next to those lashes. Now if I need to, I will take my foundation brush and just blend away the edges, making sure you can't see where it starts or where it stops. I'm going to take my shadow brush, I'm going to put that into my cream, and I'm going to place that cream all over the lid, from the brow down to the lash line, all the way to the outer edge. Doing the other eye, making sure that I've completely covered that concealer. And I don't want to bring that eyeshadow color out any farther than this angle. Go ahead and make sure I've got enough on the other eye. So if I get too much color out past my brow and my lash line, I can simply take my foundation brush and wipe away any excess. The next step is I am going to take my pony brush and I am going to go into the third color there, or Cafe, and I'm going to place this at the orbital bone, which is above my crease, and I'm going to create a nice soft contour, bringing a little bit down to the lash line. Kind of blend this back and forth and up and out. And then I'm going to take that shadow blender just to soften that a little bit. And I'll take that same color to the other eye. The orbital bone is the bone right here underneath your eyebrows. For some of you it's in the crease, for some of us it's above the crease, and it creates that natural shadow looking to give you definition and contour. Blending that again all the way out like that. Now the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take Cat's Eye Quartz, which is this color right here. I'm going to take my small shadow smudger, and I'm going to get that into the corner of the eye. I'm going to place that right in the crease. Not bringing it over too far, because I'm going to blend that with my pony brush. So I'll grab my pony brush and now I will start to blend. Great eyeshadow look is one where the colors are well blended, where they melt into the next color, almost looking like a rainbow. Continue to blend until I get the desired look that I want. Now again, depending on the eye shape, you may have to bring that Cat's Eye Quartz up just a little bit higher. And then I'm going to take my foundation brush again and just wipe some of that away. Okay, now I'm ready for concealer. So I want to look in the mirror and take an assessment. Do I have any shadowing? Do I have any darkness that I need to highlight or conceal? So I'm going to take my concealer brush. I have a little bit right underneath the lash line here where most of us have pinkness or darkness, and then just a little bit right in through the crease here. The goal is to minimize or to camouflage. We can never totally get rid of some of our imperfections. And then I will again take my foundation brush and just lightly blend that. And then I'm going to take a little bit at the outer edge here. Just lighten that up a little bit. Blending again. This is a great brush for blending. Then I'm going to go into my powder. I'm going to use a pressed powder. I'm going to use medium light. I like to use pressed. I just don't think it's as messy. You can close it up, carry it in your handbag. Apply that to the other eye. Okay, now I'm ready for liner. As most of you know, I like to use shadow as liner. It's easier to apply and it stays on all day. So I'm going to start with the top lid and I am going to go into my hot chocolate. I am going to take a liner brush which has short, stiff bristles that go to an angle, and I'm going to get this wet. In your bathroom, you would just put your brush underneath the faucet. I'm going to put that into my hot chocolate. So I'm putting that color right in, getting it into my brush. And I'm going to take the short bristles and the angle or the direction of which I am running my brush. So I'm going to start at the outer edge here and just take short little strokes right to the center. And then I'm going to turn my brush and meet that hot chocolate in the center of my eye here. I'm going to go back and get a little bit more on there. I'll continue to add until I get the desired look that I want. I'll do the other eye. Again, I'm going to turn my brush so the shorter bristles are going in the angle or the direction of which I am moving my brush, and turn it all the way over to the corner and then meet that in the center. I like symmetry and balance. I like to see liner from edge to edge to completely highlight or accent the eye. I think that looks pretty even. Okay, now for the bottom, I don't want it too dark. I don't want something to be too dramatic. So I'm going to take this suede. I'm going to take that smaller smudge brush, which is this brush right here. Just clean that off. I'm going to put that into my shadow dry, and I am going to just blend or smudge this right underneath the lash line here. Take the other eye. Now if I get too much color on, if it's too dark, I can always go back with that foundation brush and just lightly blend. Okay, now I'm ready for my eyebrows. I'm going to take that liner brush again, which is this brush right here. I'm going to dip that into my water, and I'm going to go into the suede color, which is fairly close to my eyebrow color. And I am going to just fill in. I need to darken them up a little bit, just running that right over the hair and then in between, and then just bringing that right down, bringing that color right to the edge here to that angle to my nose. Now if I need to go against the hair growth just to fill in a little bit, you might need to do that. And then I am going to take my spoolie brush, which is a clean mascara wand, and just brush that through to soften and make sure that all the color is well blended into the natural hair on my eyebrows. Then I like to take my concealer brush that has a little bit of product left in it, just run it across the top to clean it up and make sure that I have a nice straight edge there. Now I'm ready for my mascara. Mascara really completes the look. It gives the eyes a wow factor. I'm going to start at the outer edge of my eye, working my wand back and forth and just blending I'm using a water resistant mascara that won't run if I happen to tear, but will come off when I wash my face at night. So it's not too harsh for my eyelashes. I like to do top and bottom. I think when you do the bottom, it also helps to highlight the eyes and really finishes off your look. So there's a classic look using my favorite Julie Martin makeup neutrals. Be beautiful every day.